Oh, what's up, Brian? How you doing, man? Yeah, not too bad. Shop jumping on late. How's everything going this week? Are you at full time or? Oh, sweet. So you can keep pumping out work on the side. Nice, bro. That's it. How's ABR and TIG and those extra websites that you might be getting paid for? It's all good. Yeah, just keep them on your list to like follow up every week or 2 weeks or whatever. You don't want to follow up too much, but you still want to just have them on your list. Even once a month, you could just say, "Hey, man, how you doing?" Because eventually he'll run out of work. Maybe, and then be like, "Oh fuck, I need Brian." What about those sites where you might be getting paid? And I think I referred to you a guy, or yeah, for sure. I mean, first off, no pressure if you don't want to contact him, but if you do, then just get him on a prospecting call. Just like a doctor gets a patient in the waiting room, and then just ask him some questions. There's a prospecting script questions in the course, and then after that, just hit me up, and if you can help him out, sweet. Uh, I think I just talked to him in the DMs, bro, just a little bit. Did you get the CRM template and Airtable? Have you been using that? Sweet ass. I'm just gonna let someone else in. Hey Cooper, how you doing? Thanks for jumping on, bro. Where about you based? Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, shot for jumping on. I was in Mount Eden before I left for Thailand. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah. What are you doing currently for like side hustle and work? It's, it's solid. Respect the hustle. Shot for jumping on. Hey Ollie, how you doing? Yeah, not too bad. We've mainly got Kiwis and Aussies on, which is cool. So we've got Cooper who's just joined from Auckland. Ollie's based in Melbourne. He's going full time on his business shortly, and then we've got Brian, one of my students, on the call too, and then we've got some other guys coming as well, which will be sick. Ollie does Facebook ads. Cooper's got a Facebook ads agency as well. I mean, what I teach is mainly um, Ollie's and Aussie. What a legend. Fuck, beast. Hey Norman, how you going, bro? Thanks for jumping on. Whereabouts you based? Oh, sick. Same as Ollie. I'm actually from Auckland, but yeah, in Thailand now. Yeah, but what are you doing? Yeah, bro, I love it here, eh? I was in Melbourne for a bit, a couple of years back. One day I was wearing like long johns to work. The other day I was like sweating bullets. What was that, bro? Yeah. Oh, sick. What are you doing for work at the moment, Newman? Oh, cool. Have you got a specific niche you're working in, or? Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, it's good to like niche in because then the content that you're making can resonate with an exact audience, and you can position yourself as the expert. And that's definitely what I've done. I saw your page, and yeah, you could probably take it in the same direction. It's nice having people come to you as the expert. Um, Shop for joining Nathan's. We've got Nathan and Jared as well. They're in Vietnam at the moment. I just dropped a Telegram link if you guys want to join that, so you can make some connections. We've got Cooper and Brian Wolf, both in Auckland, and then Ollie and Norman are both in Melbourne, and obviously Nathan and Jared are together, which is cool. But yeah, thanks everyone for joining the group. This is kind of an impromptu kind of group call just to, build a bit of community around like freelancing, lead generation, type area. I'll be showing you guys through one of my agency templates that hopefully you can get some value out of. And then at the end, we can just do a bit of Q&A if anyone's got anything they're struggling with, getting clients. managing clients, getting more leads, like anything like that. Yeah, did you guys get a did you guys manage to get into that template that I set up? Sweet as. So I'll just take you through mine real quick. I'll show you under the hood. So this is my CRM template, basically a task management system. I've got my full site list, so all the websites that I'm currently sending clients leads to. I've got my full client list. If you guys could just mute unless just talking, that'd be awesome. So I've got my client list here. So we're currently at 55K NZ revenue. So I like to feel like I've got a bit of experience and be able to help you guys out to help you hit your goals. We've also got a lead tracker here, which is something that I think is really powerful. So, if whether you're doing Facebook ads or whatever, like the end goal is to get leads for your clients, right? So if you're able to report on those transparently rather than reporting on clicks and impressions, then I think you can do a lot better than most other agencies. We'll just get this logged up. So yeah, with this template, you can kind of make it your own. So, uh, for example, the lead tracker, uh, Ollie and Cooper, are you guys running Facebook lead ads or what's happening here? You guys hear me right? Sweet. Sorry, I showed a bit of a glitch out on the connection. So yeah, this is the my lead tracker. So every client that I've got is hooked up to this lead tracker. This way you can show them exactly what they're getting each month. Uh, and this is broken down into each business. So this is basically how I've been able to get to last month we hit over 60K revenue, and I've only got one guy who's subcontracting some blog posts to me. So this is a super powerful thing to get set up. Off the back of the lead tracker, all the clients get like an automated email as well. This all comes out of the box with Airtable. So I definitely recommend you all download it. You know, different guys are struggling with different things. I know Jared's got lots of leads at the moment, so he's struggling to kind of keep up with them. So I've helped him put together this CRM so he can quickly see, okay, who are the prospects? Who are the qualified leads? Who do I need to follow up with? And like, who are the existing clients? How much are they paying me, for example? So you can kind of make it your own. And how are you guys getting your clients currently? If you could just drop in the chat how you're getting your clients currently, I'll see how we could look at using the prospecting tab, or if you just want to shout out, no worries. How are you getting leads currently for the Facebook ads? Okay, cool. So you've got a CRM set up with Notion. Yep, sweet as. Ollie, how about yourself? Have you got, now that you're moving to work towards full time for yourself, have you got an idea of how you're going to be getting clients? Yeah, nice, nice. Well, I think with this, you could definitely be using the CRM to at least, tag them all in here. And then you've got like kind of where they're at. Have you seen it? a proposal. Yeah, cheers. It's a bit bare bones, but you can build it out for yourself. A lot of the guys in my course are doing cold outreach, especially the guys starting out. We're basically finding people who don't have a website, but they've maybe got a Google business listing. So if you are doing cold outreach, this is a good way to do it. For example, we got James. What's his city? What's his niche? Towing. Why did we add him? Maybe he's running Google Ads. If a client's running Google Ads, it's always a good sign that they might want some more leads. And then, have we Facebook outreach? Have we email outreach? Have we SMS? Have we IG'd, etc. And if you haven't got, like Cooper's already got a CRM, you're already on the ball in terms of tracking the leads for the client. But again, you want to have your CRM, and whether it's Go High Level, Notion, or Airtable, to be able to capture the leads and then be emailing them out each month. And then it's pretty hands off, right? If you're getting plenty of leads for your clients, if you're underselling and over delivering and automating like your reports, the lead generation, you can kind of get away with not having too much touch points with the client. But yeah, did anyone manage to download it or have any questions about how the template works? True. I don't think you're in the school community yet. I'll give you a link to that. Oh, yeah. Pop it in the group chat, and you should be able to open that up and then just duplicate it for yourself. Sweet as. How are you getting the leads for your allied health clients? Okay, and are you automating the reporting out of Go High Level as well? Yeah, nice, nice. Yeah, so Jared's just made a good comment. Like, as you scale, like you could probably get to 5 to 10K like pretty comfortably without needing some like systems or like a CRM. But once you're going past that level, then you're just going to drive yourself into a wall unless you've got the systems kind of set up. And I think having Airtable or a CRM like Notion before that is always a good idea. Yeah, 100%. And if there are guys that are, around the 5 to 10K mark or looking to start scaling, and you'll be ready to start scaling when you've got your offer dialed in, that's delivering results. You've got a system for getting more leads, and then you've got the systems in place to like deliver that offer at scale. That's essentially when you can start scaling. Um, so just quickly, I'll share something that's something that you probably need to do before you think about what systems do you actually need is this like critical client flow document. I'll send the resource for this, but this is basically the critical client flow for my lead generation business. So first up, we've got the attention, like how can you guys see this drawing thing? Yes, sweet. Yes, okay. So I'll send a link to this document as well. So I recommend you all do this for your current business, unless you're like kind of starting out and you've got lots of different things going, which is perfectly fine as you kind of find what niche you want to work in. But uh, Ollie, for example, or Cooper, sounds like you've got a bit of a niche that you like. But I'll take you through this for me. So attention, how do we get attention? And this will be great for the allied health niche as well. So for me, I get my attention from Instagram organic reels, and then I run paid ads off the back of those. The inquiry process for me is a simple DM. So I get people to just DM me info, and I'll have a basic chat with them in the DMs. And then we move on to basically where the sales process starts. So that's where I'll qualify them in the DMs, like, hey, Are you currently doing marketing? How many guys have you got working for you? I'll just ask some questions that will give me an idea where they're at to see if they'd be a good fit for what I can offer them. For this product specifically, which is my main lead generation offer, which is similar to what Cooper's probably doing, I set them up with a trial. So that's how I sell. I do a reduced rate trial. I'll transfer them a bunch of leads, and then after that, I'll have the sales process with them. Once they're onboarded, they'll get like a welcome email, and then basically we move into the delivery. So each of these exact tasks, I've actually got, I've mapped these exact tasks out. So every time that I take someone to the next step in the flow, I've got pretty much all the documentation of how to actually do that. Some of this is work in progress, but for example, site build completion. So we've got a task here for the site build completion. So once I get a site back from my outsourcing company, will get back to me, and then I'll be basically actioning the step-by-step kind of checklist. This like reduces the errors, and I'm starting to systematize, so then I can basically pass it off to someone else to do. So like I said, if you're at the 5 to 10K mark, I definitely recommend uh, doing one of these. This will give you the foundation to scale because you'll be able to see your business at a top level. One of the best things I've done. But yeah, any questions on critical client flow? I'll drop the documentation for you guys if you want to have a look at it, depending on where you're at with your journey. Templates. So yeah, I'll drop a link to this. You just put in your info there, you can get free access. Great book. Norman, what are you currently doing in terms of your offer? Like, have you got your offer dialed in? Have you got your leads kind of coming in systematized to a degree? Yeah. In terms of client acquisition, what are you doing at the moment? Like a bit of word of mouth, Instagram, or cool. Yeah, I think once you find the one that really works for you, then that's when you could probably start systematizing it and kind of double downing on it. For me, before I was doing Instagram, it was cold calling people who are doing Google ads, and also a bit of referrals. But I think all that outreach methods work. It's just a matter of finding the one that works for you, and then once you do, then boom, that's essentially solved in your agency. So it sounds like you got a good offer. Just need to pump some more leads through, and then probably be at the level where you could start systematizing things. Is it for your agency? Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Just to confirm, that's for getting leads for yourself, for your business. Yeah, yeah. Any reason you turn them off? Is it because you've got too many leads, or you don't want to spend the money, or Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, Ollie, looks like you got maybe something to add there because you do a lot of funnels, eh? I think also to add, like once, like let's say it is working. Uh, like for me, I've got an absolute excess of leads. I can't keep up with DMs, but I'm still running my ad uh, just to build brand awareness, build followers. And I know a lot of my clients, like tradesmen, once once they're booked out for a couple of weeks, they kind of take their foot off the gas and they think they should start saving money on their ads. But actually, that's when you should keep pushing because once you start building up your pipeline in advance, you can start picking and choosing a bit more who you're going to work with. You can charge higher prices. So, once you do find what really hits the needle, I just keep running it. But yeah, that's basically the Airtable CRM. Just reach out in the DMs if you guys need help setting that up. There's a lot of stuff you can do with Make and probably Notion as well, with like Zapier or uh, you know pulling in leads, automating anything like anything with your business. You'll be able to get some value out of it. But yeah, drop me a DM and basically yeah, if you guys want to do some Q&As or anything, just let me know. What's that, bro? Yeah, it's yeah. Yeah, I think it'd be good for you now that you're opening up to taking on more stuff, just managing what's coming in and getting your follow up scheduled. And I don't know what reporting you're doing for your clients, but there's probably a way you could automate some of that with Airtable with your Facebook ads. I'll pull up what it looks like for me. Yeah, I think I mean yeah. What was that, Cooper? Yeah. Well, it sounds like you're already using Notion, right? Like, is that fulfilling all your needs? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, it takes a bit of getting used to. It's basically like Excel on steroids, and you can basically integrate it using Zapier or Make with almost any other platform imaginable. Uh, you know, again, it's a tool that will help you with your business, and you'll have to figure out what your exact problems are, and then you can just think, okay, makes sorry, Airtab was probably going to be able to help me out with this problem. Uh, yeah, what would you say you can improve on the most with where you're at? Yeah, like more leads, better offer. Huh. Yeah, yeah. Join me in Oz. I've got a little, I got a little budget there. I'm everywhere. Jokes. Now we're all going worldwide. Uh, yeah, for sure. There's no, no, no. Right, there's yeah. I mean, the trades industry gets kind of hammered, to be honest. But you know, first up is there's plenty of money. Like money is abundant, and there's like Jared's doing some similar niches to me. It's cool. Like, I've got no issue with any of the guys that I'm helping in the same niche. Like there's so many ways to make money, especially in construction. You've got insulation, gutters, spouting. Like there's so many ways that you can kind of niche within the area. And for sure, Aussie is a massive country with a lot of money, especially in the industry of construction. So uh, you know, yeah, cold calling works. Definitely look into Aussie. I haven't had any issues getting clients in Aussie, being a Kiwi. Uh, but I think obviously what works for me really well is social media marketing because people are coming to me as the expert. I've positioned myself as the expert. They want to line up. They want to line up to work with you, and you're not just another cold caller, which can be tough. It definitely works, but it can be tough. It's already working, bro. Like you're doing this shit full time at 18. Like that's extremely commendable. You know, I wouldn't say it's not working. Maybe you just want to tweak it a bit and maybe try some other stuff on the side, perhaps. Or you could just systematize your cold calling and double down on it. Maybe see how you could improve on it in terms of some additional touch points. Maybe if they don't want to work with you off the bat, you could oh, you bounced. Oh, he's back. Yeah, I was just saying, Cooper, like it seems like your cold calling is working. Maybe you could just tweak it. Like if people aren't keen to go ahead then and there, you can offer them something for free or just get a follow on Instagram or something. Uh, it sounds like it's working well based on where you're at with the business. So you could probably look at systematizing it using those resources that I put forward before and just double down. If you're already hitting past 10K, then if you do twice as many cold calls, then you should get twice as many guys on board. How's your sales process? Like, you got your sales process dialed in? How many people are you closing on sales calls? Yeah, sure. What are you delivering for the 800? Yep. Yep. That's crazy. You're doing it's not crazy in a bad way. It's like you're adding a lot of value, right? You're qualifying the leads as well. So 800 definitely seems quite low. I'll tell you how I do my pricing. This could be cool for the other guys in the call. This is how I teach Jared, Brian, and Nathan in the course. But so Cooper, I'll just interview you. You're let's say you're one of your clients. So Cooper, like, what's the average ticket price of the are they construction leads? Or yeah, sure. So what's the average ticket price of a fence that you do? Okay, sweet. Well, I'll just put in 3.5. Most of the fencing clients that I have already, subtle authority drop. They're about 6K, but let's put 3.5K in. Most of my fencing clients are about 20 to 25% profit margin. Cooper, would you be about the same? Yeah. Okay, sweet. Yeah, we'll go 28. And if you get 10 leads through, how many are you closing on average? Right. Right. So you're qualifying the leads, and then you're providing the qualified lead to the client, and they're closing 5 out of 15, 3 out of 15. Five. Okay, so it's 35%. Okay. How many how many leads did you send the guy in the last 2 weeks? Okay, so you could comfortably say you can get 20, right? Worst case. Yeah. So basically, this is the value that you're providing the guy. 5K profit, 24K revenue. So it would be pretty easy for you to say, hey, like, for every dollar you put into my system, I can give you three back on the low end. Or let's even say $4 back. So, Mr. Business Owner, if you keep going with the system, you're going to be making 5K per month profit, 25K revenue, and we're going to be working together long term. And we have, oh, yes, yeah, it's basically using the formula to come up with the price. So on the call, you can say, hey, you're going to make 5K or 25K revenue, and that's based on 20 leads and a slightly lower, conservative rate. If we hit 30 leads, boom, 7.5K, and it's going to take you time to optimize the ads, which will mean he'll get even more leads. But even worst case, 15 leads a month, sorry, 20 leads a month, he's making 5K. So you can easily ask him for at least a quarter of that, which is 1,200, if not 1,500. Yeah. I'd go a quarter because you want to have some gunpowder to run with, bro. And like the more if you charge higher prices, you're going to get better clients anyway, but you might lose a couple of gronks along the way. But they're the kind of clients that are going to be on your ass every month anyway. But this is good to like see the value that you're actually giving the client because back when I started, and even sometimes recently in the last like year or so, like It's like, fuck, am I really going to ask this guy for, 2.8K a month? And it's like, you look at this shit and it's like, well, yeah, I am. Like, I've got a drainage client. His average job value is quite a lot. Uh, and he's on, oh, it's really good because you can pull it up on the call and say, hey, this is what's going to happen. Here we go, Taylor Plumbing in Auckland. This guy's a drain laying guy. They charge him 2.8K a month. And I've got extra gunpowder. I've got 2.8K to play with. So I know that, I can, if I need to, put some ads up a bit to help him while I wait for the SEO to rank. And then I'll be on 2.8K, 100% SEO. So I'll be getting all of that money to do absolutely nothing, which is cool. That's a different thing. It's a different way to get the leads. But I'm saying with you, Norman, you could definitely look at using this. I don't know how you're currently pricing your stuff, but the lead value calculator is a really handy tool. And if you've got this on the call with the guy, like they can just see it, especially if you've given them a couple leads off the bat and they really trust you to a degree. I just go to myleadcalculator.com. I'll put it in the chat. Yeah, bro, I'm sure you could use it as well. Yeah, I mean that's a different story, is like how you're doing the sales calls. Uh, but it's definitely helpful to have that. Yeah, definitely. Basically, that's how I do my sales call. Like I'll start with a bit of a spiel about how I get the leads, and then I'll show them all the case studies. So I'll pull up all my Google reviews. I'll pull these up. Ideally show if it's a concrete guy, I'll show him a concrete review. Uh, and it's super slow, but after that, I'll jump in and I'll do exactly what I did with Cooper. Uh, let's say it's a concrete client, 10,000. So, yeah, it's concrete client, 10,000. I usually go about 15 leads, worst case. And then I'll say, hey, you're going to make 10K. Uh, and I'll reiterate what he gets. Hey, man, you're going to get the lead report. You're going to get, you're the only guy who's going to get the leads in the area. And then I just go straight into, hey, do you want to pay monthly or weekly? And then I'll have my Stripe link ready. And the reason I do an assumption close is that they're either going to say weekly or monthly, and then sweet, I'll just put the link in the chat, or the objection's going to come up, and then I can move into the objection handling. But because I get my leads from social media and people are wanting to work with me, I'm literally closing like 75% of my sales calls. When I was doing cold calling, it was about 30%. So that's also why I use this calculator thing on the calls. But yeah, you guys got any other questions? I've still got another 20 minutes or so, so I'm happy to just riff or talk shit or whatever. Uh, yeah, if you guys need anything, let me know. Yeah, let's go. 100%. Uh, I'd start building out sites. Like the best way to get good at something is to obviously start doing it. So, uh, yeah, I mean, you could probably start with one of your existing clients. Like, what clients have you got at the moment? Which city and which niche are they in? Nice. That's good, bro. That's what you want to do because you'll find that one of those niches you can get the best results, and maybe they're a higher ticket as well, and then you can go, sweet, I'm going to double down. Like even in the construction industry with me, like I've started to say no to plumbers and electricians just because I can get way better results and their expenses in some other niches. Yeah, I'm turning down plumbers at the moment just because uh, I get better results in other niches at the moment. I've got all the systems in place, but I know I can get better results. I actually depends on the plumbers. I'm doing drain laying and leak detection and getting good results. But let me just before we jump to the next question. So you got an Auckland fence client, right? Actually, let's go Christchurch. Who's your Christchurch client? Fencing or what kind of services? Oh, true. Okay. So basically, what I do is I'd pick the top result in Google, which is actually me. Where is he? So this is how I do my keyword research. You wanna? Where is he? Number one result. I haven't got a client paying, but you're talking to the right guy to get to number one. But you want to go into a keyword tool like this, and you just dump it in there. Because first of all, we want to validate there's actually people searching on Google for that service, right? Um, Just what you could start doing, Cooper, is start doing some SEO and some Google ads, or at least SEO because it's free for you, for an existing client to start pumping them some extra leads. And if you get all your leads from SEO, then you can turn off your Facebook ads completely and be running 100% profit. But so we can see fencing contractors Christchurch, there's 260 people searching per month. So this would be a viable place to start looking at getting leads. It's pretty straightforward. I mean, Jared and Nathan are doing that. They've just started out really, and they're building solid websites. But basically, we just use WordPress, and we literally one click download a template. This is how I teach it. Uh, so any website that you see on this website, we can just one click download it straight onto a domain. One sec. Let's go. I'll put it in the chat. WP Astra. Basically, you can just download any of these sites straight away. You can just change the branding up to your client. Uh, let's go. Let's go dentist and dental. So, Noah, man, it sounds like you've got your offer sorted, but this is basically how we do it for a dental clinic as well. I think Jared's doing some personal injury lawyer stuff too at the moment, which is sick. But basically, one click download it, and then you can just swap out the client's name, maybe swap the colors, maybe put in some of the images. Basically, we just use WordPress, do a bit of SEO, and then rank at number one. Client gets all the leads from it. The leads all go straight into the CRM that I've shown you, uh, straight to the lead tracker. Yeah, for sure. That's the thing, bro. Like I've got a client on. Let's have a look. To roofing services NZ. That's a way to do it. I know people who do that. And if you make them cheap and on a recurring basis, you can make a coin. But this is one of my clients. This is like technically what I'd say is currently being rented. Someone's renting this website for uh, 3.5 grand a month. Uh, and if he cancels tomorrow, I can just swap his logo out for someone else's because it's on a generic domain. I just swap this out for the next guy, so I still own the website. SEO is just ranking number one for keywords, and if you can rank number one for keywords where there's people looking to like pay money for a service, then boom, like you're sorted. That's basically what Jared, Nathan, and Wolf are doing in the course. Brian, I should say. I appreciate it. It's glad to have provided some. Yeah, yeah, it's a great question, and I think the answer for me is no. You want to position it so that they're the only client that you're going to work with, because otherwise you're just another builder's crack, right? The lead's getting shared amongst other clients, and it's just going to be a race to like the cheapest quote. So that's why I've got exclusive in my bio. Yeah, I would do that. You better charge more too. So it's a good question from Ollie. Yeah, so good question, Ollie. I think for what you're doing, you don't any landing page is good. I don't think you need to choose WordPress. Unbounce is fine. Uh, if you want to do SEO, then yeah, but after you. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. You could rent it out if you're ranking for. You're probably not going to want to rent it out because I assume they're just for the business, right? Like, can you send a landing page or have a look because you want it to show up at least because then you could say, hey, like you're getting a landing page, but people are also able to find this when they're searching for your business as well. I wouldn't do the rank and rent stuff because that only works for general services. Sweet as. That's a cool background. Are you up in the up in heaven or something, struggling for air on the 40th? Oh fuck yeah, yeah. You're looking like Alex Becker, bro. Blacked out. Love it. Alex Becker, he's like a YouTube entrepreneur. He just prints all day long. and it's all about simplicity. 100%. Yeah, yeah, gotcha. Yeah, with A/B testing, like uh, you want to get quite a lot of data to be able to like really, really know that one's better or not. But I think Unbounce has that built in. That'll tell you which one's the best one. Yeah, gotcha. Uh, I mean, does this guy have a website already? Like, what's this guy's brand name or business name? And then has he got a website? People box? This one? So they got a website. Yeah, well then probably not. I mean, you're not going to be able to beat this website for that term because that's the main term. Whereas if people were searching for this guy's name, let's go. I don't know what's the guy's name? Hugo. Yeah, filled with fulfilled with dev. Well, yeah. What about that Airbnb guy? What's his name? What's his name? Yeah. Well, the only reason you'd want to have a website for the client is if there's people already searching for it. Like, uh, it's great having a landing page for an offer, and that's probably going to be 90% of the results that you get for the client anyway. But you know, what you could do is if you could make that landing page indexed in Google, so that if someone searches for the client, then they show up organically in Google. But then you're also just running it normally in Unbounce. So I think it's a minor thing, but if you can just click a button and have your website indexed in Unbounce for the brand term, and you want to put your main client's name in the title up here, so it only just says the website name. If you got Bavish Airbnb, for example, just some basic SEO, it's probably going to get it to show up number one. Yeah. Yeah, it can just be a nice little tap on for like, I don't know, a couple of hundred, or not even, don't even include it. Don't even include it as an extra price to say, hey, part of this offer is you're going to get a website, and if people search for you on Google, then it's going to come up as well, not just the Facebook ad, because the most value will just be from the offer landing page. Bounce SEO basics. You just want to have the basics like uh, the brand, the client name in the H1, uh, you know, uh, H1, H2, some of the copy, and the SEO title, which is basically what, see where it says free dental website. That's the SEO title. Just a few basic things like that would allow it to get pulled up to the top. I wouldn't worry too much, bro. To be honest, I think this is definitely not an 80-20 play. This isn't a 20% play that's going to get 80% of the results or anything. But yeah. Sorry, I'm on hotspot. I just said that this is definitely not an 80-20 play. Like, this is not a 20% play that's going to get 80% of the results. So, spend 5 minutes doing some basic SEO, and then move on to some big boy plays. Drop me a DM. I'll help you out with the unbounce just to make sure that it shows up some basic stuff. Don't don't ask me about legal advice. I'm set up offshore in Hong Kong, but uh, I just pay him $20 a blog post, and then he's got a timesheet for some extra tasks he does. But I trust him, so I'm not too fast. It depends. It depends what work he's doing. Like, if it's, if he's creating widgets or just doing like one-off, like repeated same tasks, then just you could do it by that. But if it's hourly and it's the different types of stuff, then maybe just go hourly. But I don't do contracts with anyone, eh? If you go to onlinejobs.ph, that's definitely a good place to Where'd you get your guy, Jared? You had a guy help you out recently. Nice. 100%. I had an issue today with Ninja Forms, and I didn't even try fixing it. I just hired someone straight away. I was like, I didn't know way I'm digging into the CSS of the shit. See you later. It'll be done by the time I wake up. Nah, any other questions? Otherwise, you guys want to bounce, sweet as. I really appreciate you guys jumping on. It's obviously quite impromptu, but I hope you got some value off the call. And yeah, I'll be around for a little bit longer if anyone's got more questions. I'm just chilling. Nice, sweet as, bro. Appreciate you jumping on. Thanks, gentlemen. Cheers, brother. See you in a bit. Cheers, lads. See you, Cooper. Thanks, bro. Good to meet you, man. See you in a bit. See you, guys. Let me see. Yeah, first step is always seeing what people are searching for on Google. Uh, Let me see if I got some guides on YouTube real quick. Let's see. Yeah, so first up, you do the keyword research. You get every imaginable keyword that could be of interest to the client. Get that in a big Excel sheet. That's your first step. And then you're going to group them together. Like, fence builders is probably going to be different to deck builders, right? Uh, Once you've grouped them into the different buckets, you basically need to build a page that is the best for that keyword. Like you want to have the most information, lots of good images, all that kind of stuff, all the basic SEO things. Uh, that's it kind of in a nutshell. And from there, you just want to build out blog posts to support the website. Here we go, bro. I'll send you a link now.